What's up, Space Pirates? This is your captain, the ever-charming Dr. Disaster. And one of the most difficult things we have to deal with in the video game industry is the tendency for a large section of gamers to buy games automatically just because it has a certain name attached to it. People, for example, see the new Call of Duty come out and they just snatch it up.
Shut up and take my money!
But unfortunately for those people who went out and bought Black Ops 6 right away, the game is buggy and it's crashing like crazy, which caused this massive titan in the industry to actually open to mixed reviews on Steam. As you can see here, the game is the #1 top seller on the platform, no surprises, but the positive reviews are currently only about 64%.
I immediately regret this decision.
The problem is that with all these people who rush out to buy games like this automatically every year without even thinking about it, that is what gives these studios license to put together slop that people don't actually like. By rushing out and buying whatever they put out into the market no matter what, not only are you giving them permission to put out garbage, you are incentivizing these studios to create garbage.
What? I love garbage.
The thing is, AAA studios like Activision know that the obsession of certain gamers will drive their sales no matter what. Cultural auto intake is what I call it. People get hyped up without even thinking. So, if you're one of these AAA studios, if you're Activision in this scenario, why bother putting more resources into making a better game? Most of these people, we gamers can tell them till we're blue in the face, don't pre-order. Don't buy these games on opening day so we can send a message, and they just don't care.
Destroy it!
Of course. How selfish of me. Let's do all the things that you want to do.
Alright me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also, don't forget to follow me on X, where I keep a list of woke and DEI infected games pinned to the account at all times for your reference. My handle on the platform is Dr. Disaster 1. But anyhow, we're going to look at this situation with Black Ops 6 and see what the hell is making people so pissed off at the game. I doubt this will be the mass wake-up call that we need in order to fight back against the absolute behemoth of the industry that is Call of Duty. However, we do need to talk about it. As we discussed the other day, they injected the first non-binary character into the game, which makes people like me not want to buy it. But that wasn't even a speed bump for this game's sales. Normies might care if it's a less popular game or something like that, but not with Black Ops. Every kid still begged their parents for this game, and they got it right away. I'm not sure how to combat this other than just continuing to spread the message and to be patient. But let's read this article from Games Radar to see what's happening. It says, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is now out in the wild, and while its unexpectedly meaty campaign is receiving more praise than any other single-player Call of Duty mode in recent memory, players are still finding trouble elsewhere. At least on Steam, the game debuted to a mixed aggregate rating based on over 2,000 user reviews and counting. Most negative reviews complain about the game's generally wonky performance issues in multiplayer, some frequent crashing, and the obtuse Call of Duty launcher that makes it a hassle to even get into the shooter. I bought it yesterday and haven't been able to play one single game, one player wrote. It always closes when I try to start the game. I reinstalled it and still I can't even load into the menu. Another simply called it Call of Crashes 6. That sounds absolutely infuriating, and it pisses me off when I hear about launches like this. Ubisoft gets all kinds of hate for putting out slop like this, for making games that are buggy, but for some reason there are just too many gamers out there that give Call of Duty a pass. This isn't the first time a Call of Duty game has been released with major issues, and it certainly isn't going to be the last. But the biggest problem, as I can see it, is actually the single-player campaign mode having problems, as we're going to see in a second here. It's bad enough when multiplayer doesn't work because there are server issues, but for some reason, a bunch of games today require you to be online for single-player campaigns, and that is a problem. The article talks about this, saying the issues also seem to be affecting solo play in the campaign. Activision previously announced that the campaign would have an always online requirement, meaning you can't play it unless you're connected to the internet, so whatever server problems are affecting multiplayer lobbies are also hurting campaign enjoyers. I am only 25 minutes into the campaign, and I have been disconnected 3 times so far, a third player wrote. And yeah, that is absolute bullshit. There's no good reason. There is no pro-consumer reason why a company would do this, why a company would require you to be online to play a single-player game. This is simply a tactic used by a company who knows that you are going to buy their garbage no matter what. That is why they feel so safe releasing games that clearly weren't finished. They think that they're untouchable. That is why they feel they can take a controversial political stand even when most other companies are passing on that shit. Like when Call of Duty did that this past summer with the Pride bullets and the Pride guns during Pride Month. And it's why they felt comfortable adding a non-binary character to their roster, like in Black Ops 6 here. There are simply too many people who will see a game with Call of Duty in the title and they will purchase it without even thinking. Forget the zombie mode in the Black Ops games. The scariest zombies are the ones who rush to their game store to pick up the newest version of Call of Duty no matter how many times they get burned. And I gotta say, it is disheartening, but the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. We have to call this shit out, whether we will be immediately successful in stopping them or not. But I'm gonna leave it there. Drop your thoughts into the comment section below, and we will talk there.
Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.